As always, welcome back to the crypto channel if you own XRP. Many thanks to all. Let's examine the current state of XRP. You can observe that the market is gradually returning to its bullish state during the past hour. We had some. The price of Bitcoin fell to 105,800 yesterday. The market as a whole will be affected by this, particularly given the rising dominance index. Don't think about the cost just yet. Please consider another option. You are necessary to me. To take a different look. However, I would want to reiterate that nothing on this channel should be interpreted as financial advice. Before investing money in any firm, you should always study more about it. We are aware of WebSAC's operation. Even though WebSAC stated this a month ago, check at this NASDAQ listing. WebSAC's XRP reserve plan is advanced by the $100 million agreement with Ripple Plan Holdings. As a result, the stock rises 130% during the day. Alright, so the current value of this coin differs from that of the largest coin, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the most valuable cryptocurrency, as we have stated. Despite not being an altcoin, it is the market leader. However, when large companies like the price of the stock usually soars when NASDAQ businesses discuss including Bitcoin in their investments or perhaps adding it. It's not about Bitcoin though this time. We are going to discuss XRP. Web owners are becoming increasingly enthusiastic about that. Many people are. I feel better every day. The significance of this moment is now evident. Stock prices are skyrocketing. This is an excellent illustration of how things often alter. Additionally, this implies that cryptocurrency businesses may choose to. They are doing an initial public offering, IPO, since so many people want it. Remember that the stock price is significantly impacted by XRP, which is an intriguing fact in and of itself. Additionally, keep in mind that ISO 2022 is not a trend that will last. You can make use of XRP. Send and receive money globally using HAR, XLM, XTC, ALGO, or IOTA. That is the new global language of money. The airport is being inspected by the government. Old things are being permanently removed. I'm prepared. Are you? Naturally. Your response should be posted below. And XRP is improving. Tether's efforts to become an ETF are being closely monitored by the Treasury due to its connections to organizations that are as long as S. Ripple and XRP were therefore very astute in the way they launched their stable currency. They want to create a safe coin, but why? They are aware that many individuals prefer stable coins. They know they might have gotten a big chunk of the pie since consumers are prepared to pay for it. However, in order to participate, people demand safe currencies that have been authorized by the government. Ripple has performed quite well in this area, receiving numerous checkmarks. It enables it to outperform its rivals. Additionally, have a look. Pay attention to what Dom has to say. He's been saying this for a long time. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs are now available for purchase. In terms of market value, these are the two largest cryptocurrencies. The third largest cryptocurrency by market value, XRP, will probably be the next crypto ETF to be introduced. Decided. I believe an XRP ETF will begin to function. Learn about the events in Canada. The fact that Canada already has a spot ETF makes sense. To see what I mean, consider how WEBs, a NASDAQ stock, affects the market. I apologize, the company's stock. It appears that a growing number of large corporations are interested in joining, which could benefit their operations. Yes, I do think that will occur. Every day we discuss the ETF. It appears that soon enough, that will occur. Take a look at this as well. That's awesome. But according to X Financial, the XRP 2030 plan will leave you stunned. These CBDC global ETF smart contracts are helpful. The government receives funding. When used, this switch does more than simply halt trade. It will be different. The takeover of XRP is virtually complete. The future changes that CBDC's merger and scale finance hubs for banks and large corporations will bring forth are readily apparent. Partnerships may focus on creating real-time liquidity pools that benefit sovereign wealth funds, large corporations, and central banks. Large corporations like SWIFT would be able to deploy trillions of dollars in idle money for trading, reducing the necessity for nostro-astro accounts. Regarding overseas exchange-traded funds, as soon as the U.S. legal problem is resolved, we already know that Ripple will be prepared to collaborate with asset managers such as BlackRock, Fidelity, and VanEck to create exchange-traded funds, ETFs, that use XRP and the Ripple stablecoin, RUST. As a result, investing in both untapped sectors and previously regulated businesses will be simpler. Actually, very intriguing. Look at it. Market observers are discussing the potential price of XRP if it were to reach the same level as Bitcoin. As you may already be aware, Omix, a prominent observer of the XRP market, informed you about this action in a post on X. He employed data from CoinGecko was used to calculate the value of XRP in the event that it reached the multi-trillion-dollar market cap of Bitcoin. It examines the current value of the Bitcoin market. According to the report, XRP's price would increase by more than 16 times if it reached the $2,100,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 value of Bitcoin. At this moment, as of this writing, XRP is worth roughly $2.20, with a market value of $130 billion. After Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT, it comes in at number 4 in terms of value. Additionally, I believe we stand an excellent possibility of placing second when the following phase starts. It is crucial to understand that there are 59 billion XRP coins in use, based on the quantity that is accessible. With a market value of $2,100,000,000, a currency called XRP would be valued about $3,560. The price of XRP would need to increase by 15, 20, or 16 times to reach this level. Many will respond, "Yeah, you know what? By the end of the year, the price of XRP will have reached this level." Don't misunderstand that. I want to be clear about one thing. For the price of XRP to hit that mark, $2 trillion will be needed. Although I don't think it will happen this year, I do believe that Bitcoin will be worth many billions of dollars if it continues to grow as I believe it will. Remember that XRP is getting an ETF now that you are aware of it. That may significantly alter the game, and it makes reasonable that more individuals would want to purchase the native XRP currency as Ripple and XRP Alger expand. The local currency is used to increase the liquidity of the XRP market, as everyone